Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. They're all sort of the same. They're different in different ways, but the main pillars to success are the same. So the first one is you need to know yourself, right? What are your core competencies? What are you good at? Are you an artist? Are you a painter? We have an idea of what we have to offer others, but we still got to drill down and figure out what exactly that is. You know, some people may be just getting started on their journey in filmmaking or whatever. They may not know a lot about what they're doing yet. So for them, it's like, how do I offer value for something I don't know? Well, odds are 9 times out of 10, there are things that you know more than the next guy. Like, for any of you in this room right now, in your given trade that you like or your field that you're trying to get into, you've probably forgotten more things than most people know about. You probably have. You just don't see the value in what you know. And that's a reality. Or else how do you explain a 16-year-old who got into filmmaking and started uploading YouTube videos about just him learning filmmaking, not knowing it, learning it, and then sharing the videos online as he's learning it and being completely truthful about and authentic about it. Hey, I don't know this stuff, and I tried this, and I did that, and this didn't work, and this did work. You know, and today I'm trying this, and I set a light up, and this is what happened. He doesn't know it all, but the guy's got 800-something thousand subscribers now. Like, knowing yourself, it's kind of figuring those things out, you know, what's your journey? And part of that could just be exploring and seeing what other people have done. You know, like, hey, I don't know much about painting, but this is something I want to launch off into. How do I package this in a way where I can give people value and still be true to the fact that I don't know it all? You know, so knowing yourself, and that's just like an extreme example, but not really, because a lot of people are doing that. And it works, you know, because that 16-year-old may learn something that a 59-year-old who's just starting on his journey may not know. So if he stumbles onto that video that the 16-year-old is sharing stuff, he's like, hey, I like this guy. You just gave me something for free, right? I didn't know that, and you did, and now I saw your video, and it's cool. Okay, yeah, I'm going to tune in and check this guy out. So knowing yourself. And 2, the second is knowing your audience. What, if you're going to give something, what do people want? What do they need? What are their pain points? What can you offer to help them get where they're trying to go? And also, what is it that they're really looking for? It's not always as simple as, you know, oh, I want $1 million. Sure, but what would you do with $1 million, and why would you do that thing? Like, thinking a little bit deeper than surface level, right? Like, when I first started YouTube, I was on the film fest circuit with Unsound, and my idea was, hey, you know, there aren't many filmmakers who've done this, you know, filmmaking thing and got as far as I have, and they're touring a feature film on the festival circuit and did the whole charge all your credit cards up and go into a whole bunch of debt and all that, and I did do that, and so I think there's a lot of value in getting online and like vlogging about the journey going to film festivals. Like, that'll probably smash, right? Like, no one else is doing that. That was my thinking at the time, right? You know, it was like, no one's doing it, you know, this is gonna be great. And, you know, I dropped my first video and crickets, like 20 people saw it. And I think they were all friends and family, which was equally disappointing because I know I have more than 20 friends and family. So that was even more heartbreaking, right? So, but anyways, it was crickets, and I quickly realized, whoa, this isn't how it works. You don't just throw spaghetti at a wall and see what sticks. Like, maybe there's more to this, you know? And then I started, you know, promoting on Facebook and, you know, and like all these other places, and I got somewhere there, but I don't want to go too far in that like rabbit hole. But what I ended up realizing was, even though I started off wrong and just doing what I thought people wanted, I started learning about the platform and realized what people were actually looking for. And I started learning how the platform works a little bit. And then in terms of an audience, what I was doing wrong was I was trying to offer an experience that was at like the very bottom of the funnel. The very thing that I thought was so great about it was also the hamstring of it, is because no one is there, no one is looking for it. So, and even if they were looking for it, the stuff I was posting was so specific. Like, oh, vlogging at Phoenix Film Festival. You know, it's like, even the people going to Phoenix Film Festival aren't searching on YouTube about vlogging in Phoenix. They're just going to the festival. Nobody's looking for that, right? So I didn't really understand my audience. I didn't know what they were looking for. I just had a hunch, and I was throwing it out there, and it wasn't working. So rather than stop, I kept doing it, and, you know, I was push marketing myself and got banned off some platforms. But I I've tried a whole lot of stuff, guys. So, but then what I learned was, I started studying bigger channels, filmmaking channels. Now that because I was uploading all the time, it afforded me the opportunity to just kind of learn. You just by doing some stuff, you bump into knowledge, right? You're like, oh wait, so I can like prioritize videos by time.